Hey everybody, BrickLover18 here today with another episode of Ask Brick. So Ask Brick is my Q&A show here on YouTube where you ask me questions down in the comments below and then I answer them here on video. This week, like every week I say this, we have lots of really great questions and I'm so excited to get right into this week's episode. Before we get into answering this week's questions, of course, if you do have any questions for next week's episode, please don't forget to leave them down in the comments below using the hashtag AskBrick. I am running low on questions, so I definitely want to make sure that I get your question for the next episode. But anyway, the first question today is from Francis Basin, Lego City Star Wars fan, and this one's actually going to be a really quick one. But how do you order and pick up at the Lego store? Do you call and tell them what you want to order from the website and they pick it up there? Alright, so that's a really good question. So now I personally don't have to worry about it because our Lego store is back open. All the malls are here open in Canada, but in case they close again, this is maybe good knowledge and it might differ for every Lego store. But at least for my store, I just know that if I wanted to pick something up or I wanted to buy it, I wouldn't go to the Lego Shop at Home website or the Lego store website or anything like that. I would call my local Lego store number. They would pick up and they'd be like, hi, what can I get you? And I would give them a list of what I wanted. They would then ring it up in their computer there. You'd have to provide all payment details over the phone so they weren't accepting cash or anything like that. Then they rang it through, make sure it was processed on their computer, and then you could come and pick it up curbside. They tell you where to park, you go out, they bring all your stuff, you get in, you drive away. Very, very easy, you know, Lego shop at home, not required, no Lego store, like anything, like it's just dealing with the Lego store, which is good. I found this to be very beneficial because actually the Lego store had a lot of stock that Lego shop at home didn't have. So a lot of the newer sets that were just coming out that have been sold out on Lego shop at home right from the minute they were there. Lego stores had a lot in stock because people were just ordering it from the Lego shop website, not even thinking, hey, I could call my Lego store and they'd have it. So that was a really big bonus there just to get some things that weren't like necessarily in stock. But yeah, as I said, stores are open now. You can go shopping back at the Lego store again. So this process may be a little, they might not do curbside pickup. I honestly don't know. But that was how it worked when they were doing it. This next question is from Tom Peters and is actually kind of a darker question, not gonna lie. And he admits this right there. But he says, ask Brick, have you ever thought about what you will do with your Lego collection when you are no longer around? This sounds dark, but it's serious. I myself am 40 and think about what I'm going to do with all my Lego when the time comes and I won't be around for much longer. Do I give it to charity, a family member, my kids? I know they're still young, but have you ever thought about it? Alright, so yeah, like you said, I am still young, I am only 21, but it is definitely something that I've thought of, like, you know, you're just kind of curious, you're like, holy crap, I've got a lot of stuff, and more thinking because I've got a lot of stuff, I hope it gets to the right place. So, honestly, when I'm gone, I'm gone. I don't really care what happens to my stuff. Like, I hope, my goal would be that somebody who would enjoy it as much as myself would get it. You know, like I hope it's a kid that can't afford it, but would love this much Lego. You know, I hope it's maybe my family. I hope they're able to find someone to properly sell it off and get the value that they want. Like if they want the money for it, maybe they want to keep a few of my favorite sets. Like all I know, my sister's got to go to school soon. Like everybody needs, they've got bills to pay and stuff. So if I went right away, and I hope I definitely don't, but like I'd hope they'd, you know, be able to either give it to somebody who would really like enjoy it at my level, like an A fall or even a K fall. I don't want it to go to kids. Like I don't want the sets I have to go to like a bunch of 8-year-old kids who are just gonna destroy it. And I do want it to go to somebody who's gonna like genuinely cherish it and have it on display and love it. Like of course I like kids playing with Lego, but you know, some of the sets I have, I want it to go to like a collector. But I'm also down if they want to sell it. Like if I wouldn't be offended, like I have too much Lego. I don't think, like, if my parents had to clean out this place right now, there's no way they could get any of it all back into their family home. Like, it's just not possible. So I would be fine if they kept a few of my favorite things and, like, sold the rest and, like, used the money for something good. My only thing is I want to make sure that if somebody sells off my Lego collection, they're getting the fair value for it. So enlisting some of the help of the, you know, the fellow YouTube community who would be able to help them out, some of my friends at the Lego store who would help. Just kind of like things like that because I think that is like the most important to me. I really, really don't want it to just go to waste. Like, and especially like if I'm older now, like this is my like current scenario I want it to go. If I'm like older and my kids are into Lego or my grandkids are into Lego, I 100% want it to go to them. I want it to stay in the family. I want it to be passed down. Like that would be amazing. If they wanted to pass it down, I'd be really, really happy. Of course, if they wanted to sell things along the way and recoup some money to buy more Lego, newer Lego, are like other things that they need in their life, like that's okay with me. All in all, like if I can't enjoy this Lego collection, I just want somebody else to be able to enjoy it. And I know that's a dark answer, and I feel weird. Like I'm 21 years old. I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now, but it is a very good question. I'm not here anymore, so I won't care. Will I leave this collection to somebody in 20 years from now? Yeah, well, it'll definitely be in my will or something like that. But right now, it's definitely my parents would get it if anything crazy like that ever happened, and I would trust them to do, to do what they want with it. They know me very well. They'd make sure that it's respecting kind of what I would envision for myself. But yeah, Tom Peters, I genuinely think that is a pretty good question, and I think it's something that nobody wants to think of, but it is really important to think of. Maybe I'll have a better answer to that next week, but like this week I was a little taken aback, but also like, oh crap, I don't know if I want to think about it yet. But no, very serious question. You are right. The Vac Bros asks, do you have Lego Minecraft sets? Yes, I actually do. I don't have very, very many, but I do have a few around my Lego room, and I'm going to take you to the side of my studio now to show you some of the different ones I have. And I hope I find them because I genuinely don't think I have very many. So when I was right here filming this clip, I was like, heck yes, I've got Lego Minecraft sets. Definitely, 100%. I go to the other side of my Lego room, and I was like, oh, where are my Minecraft sets? And then I realized I really only have one Lego Minecraft set. This is it right here. This is the Lego Kuso model, not even Lego Ideas. But as you can see, it is the very old, the Micro World. And I just realized this is actually like the only Minecraft set I have in my Lego collection. I've had a few other ones in between, but I realized I sold them. I've got a few of the minifigures and even some trees and some custom ones I made. There is a Steve minifigure somewhere, or at least there should be. Maybe he fell off somewhere back here, but there definitely was a Steve minifigure. Like I know I have one of those for sure. I was pretty surprised when I came over here to the other side of my room and realized, oh wow, I actually don't have any more Minecraft sets. I genuinely thought I did, but as you can see from the shelves, no, that is not the case. And I do believe I have one here somewhere in my backlog. Oh, yep, there it is. So it is back here. I do have one Minecraft set over here in the backlog of Lego collections, but I can't even get to it because there's all these other sets in the way. So I guess I really only have 2 Lego Minecraft sets in my collection, which is pretty interesting. I genuinely could have sworn I had more. Alright, so as you can see there, I really didn't have very many Minecraft sets in my Lego room. That like 30 seconds, but still cool theme. Definitely, I enjoy it. Eventually I wouldn't be opposed to getting more. It's a cool theme. This next question is from Taven Townstead. If you had to destroy all your Lego sets but one, which set would you keep? So I had to think about this one. When I first read it and I was making my notes for today's episode, I was like, what set would I want to destroy? Like don't want to destroy any set, but like what better that one set would I keep? And I instantly was like, oh, maybe a modular building or like the Disney Castle or the Roman Colosseum. And I was like, no, none of them are like extravagant enough. Like they're cool sets, but like the Roman Colosseum, you can't do anything with. Like it's just a pretty looking set. And the Disney Castle's got a lot of play features, but like I'm not a huge, like it's not the kind of play features I want. So I think the best answer for this question would have to be, I'm going to first show you, but it's going to be a mock and not a set. It would be a mock because that way, if I could only have one thing ever built in my Lego room, it could always be 100% built to my liking. And this is the set / mock that I would choose. All right, so if I had to keep one set, and I said it was going to be a mock to not destroy, it would be the Bricks Tower Complex. Now, this is one of my favorite mocks that I've ever made. It has been a pillar in my Lego room and my Lego city for like years now. It's one of the longest standing mocks that I haven't completely destroyed and rebuilt. Well, I definitely have, but this is form. It's been for a long time. As you can see, it's a multi-use huge complex. It's a building. There are 2 towers, which I do want to expand this tower eventually, and I'm going to. I just don't know when. Back here, we've got the Lego store. We've got the lobby to the apartments. We've got a film studio for the Ellen show. It takes up this entire ground floor, both buildings. Up here is more of the Ellen studio. There's a 5-star sushi restaurant over here with great views, great patio overlooking the city and Tile Square. We've got a 2-story Bricktubers clubhouse with lots of sig figs hanging around there, including a pool. We've got several floors of hotel suites, and then I've got a 2-story luxury penthouse up here, as you can see, for my sig fig and everything, including up here. This is the bedroom. I've got a private rooftop pool, or maybe the building uses it, but for now it's definitely a private pool. And then of course the second tower here, which is not really built actually. It's pretty empty. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff there. This originally was intended to be a Lego studio, and I haven't done that. I actually really should go back and do it. But I think this is the set that I would not tear apart, just because I love it. I'm really happy with how it looks. I want to expand it and continue to make it bigger. And I just can't think of any other set that I'd rather have than a custom MOC that I can always change and always have fun with. Like if I'm only allowed to have one structure, like one base plate that all has to be attached, it's definitely going to be this one, just because it is one big MOC. It's one that I'm really proud of. I like the look of it. I had a ton of fun building it. I'll have a ton of fun continue to build it and try new things with it. And I'll always want to, you know, it's never a finished MOC. I always want to expand. But I think I'd rather have this over like a modular building, or, you know, I was originally thinking the Coliseum or like the Disney Castle. But I just think this MOC is such an end-all be-all that I can do so much more with it and continue to grow and expand. This would just be the one that would be perfect to keep always built. This next question is from Apprentice Brills. Ask Brick, what is your favorite type of Lego content to watch in your free time? For example, do you prefer set reviews, vlogs, hauls, mocks, news, or more? Alright, so I'm really guilty with this one. I honestly don't consume a lot of Lego content in my free time. And I really regret that, because I need to be watching more videos. I need to be more up to date with what's going on in the community. And that's my goal. That's what I really want to do. However, I'm just like, I genuinely don't have a lot of free time. I don't often find myself sitting watching Netflix or consuming content, or like I genuinely don't have a ton of free time. So I don't watch a lot of the internet content. I don't consume. I'm on social media a lot, but at the same time, I don't feel like I consume my social media, especially my Lego accounts. Like it's hard for me. So I am really trying to get better at watching more Lego content in the meantime, because I think it's so important. I'm a Lego YouTuber and I don't watch enough Lego content. Like that's bad. That's ironic. That doesn't make any sense. So I've got to get better at that. I know I have to get better at that, and I'm going to be trying to get better at that. Like I am really trying. So recently I have been watching a lot more Lego content, and I think some of my favorite ones are definitely vlogs, definitely haul videos, but most importantly, like city updates and mocks. So I say city updates and mocks because I think that one's obvious. I love Lego because people can be really creative with it, and when I get to see what people are doing with their Lego collection, whether they're building a really cool city or building a really cool skyscraper, I really love that. I think it's awesome to be able to see and check it out, and I'm a big fan. Like some of my favorite YouTubers, Brixie, his mocks, incredible. His build, his city, incredible. Bevan's Bricks, I could watch him all day long. Just like the detail, I think he's one of the best mock builders I've ever seen, and I've watched a lot of his videos recently. I just watched his new highway video this morning. Like, he is definitely one of the best mock builders, and I think his city is going to be one of the best Lego cities I've ever seen. I'm so excited to see it complete, and I know he's not going to complete it for years. Like, it's going to be a whole process, but I love watching his videos. I love watching Brixie's videos. Like, I just think they're so enjoyable. I love seeing mocks. I love seeing city updates. I watch haul videos a little bit less, just because I know people love haul videos, and I love them every once in a while. But like sometimes if it's like I want to see a haul video from like Lego conventions or Lego store, like the third-party stores that sell used sets. Like I want to see those because I want to see what cool things you purchased recently. I want to see what's new, what's special. Like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was existed. Like Lego store videos are cool. I know I make them a lot because my viewers love them. Like it's one of the content that I really get requests a lot to do. But like personally, I don't really want to see what somebody spent X amount of money on from the Lego store that I could go buy the same thing right now. Like, you know, cool big hauls are really cool, but like I don't want to see like a small $200 Lego store haul that's just a few sets. Like they're not, to me, that's not really special. I could see those sets going to the store. Like when I watch a haul video, I want to watch new cool things that I've never really seen before. And like Lego set reviews and stuff like that, I really never watch those. I watch them when I'm considering buying a set, but if I see like a set review for some random set that I have no interest in, or even if I do have a little interest in until I'm ready to buy it, or sometimes my mind's already made up, I'm going to buy it. I just don't really consume those reviews because it's not going to change my opinion too much. Like it did definitely a few years ago, like especially with when I didn't have enough money, like I was just like a kid and I didn't have a lot of money. I could only buy a couple sets here and there. Reviews were a huge part of it, but now that I'm older and I do have like money, when I just buy sets when I want them, and no matter what, like I'll always get the set. The reviews weigh a little less heavy on me, so I don't watch them nearly as much, but I do enjoy making reviews because I enjoy giving my thoughts and opinions on sets. And then of course I love vlogs because I love to see what others are up to and just give me, you know, cool inspirational ideas for my own content and stuff like that. So Apprentice Bricks, that was a really long and drawn out answer, but that is essentially a lot of the content that I really enjoy watching here on YouTube. Alright, so I had a few more questions, but I'm looking at the time of this episode and it is already getting pretty long. I have talked a lot, so I'm going to leave it here and wrap it up for this week. So thanks everybody so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. I love making these videos every other week because it's so much fun to answer your questions, to chat with you all, and interact. So I really appreciate you all taking your time to watch today's video, and definitely don't forget to leave your questions down in the comments below for next week's episode. Alright, so thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day.